everybody. I'm creating another video today, and I can't believe it. 2 videos in a row. Boom, boom. Actually, the last video I created on Monday, but it was really, really long. It was over an hour long because I tend to go on and on and on and on. And so I needed to condense it, and that took a lot of editing, and I just didn't feel like it. So I did the editing yesterday morning, and then I uploaded it yesterday, and here I am again today because I wanted to show you a new foundation that I got in the mail yesterday when I went to pick up my mail. I had ordered this literally over the weekend. It took 2 days to get to my house. It's called Ruby Kisses. And it has hyaluronic acid in it. That's basically it. And probably a few preservatives. This is BLF 122 Creamy Beige. So there aren't a lot of choices as far as shades, but I can pretty much get away with a creamy beige. Years ago, I used to use creamy beige a lot, like 40 years ago. Update on going back to work. I was supposed to go back to work yesterday, but I had a situation over the weekend where I had to wash my compression bra. They only gave me one. I requested another one, but that's not how they do it. They send you links and you can order one, or they send you to a place where Medicare and insurance will pay for whatever it is they have there at this post-surgical store. And it takes me about 45 minutes, 50 minutes to get there. So I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to, every 3 days, because I sleep in this, I'm going to wash it and I'm going to wear one of mine. Well, the 2 times that I did that, I ended up with an issue right here at the end of the day, about this size. I don't know if I can show you guys. You know what? I'm showing you. Because this is life. This is real life. And I want people to be able to see, you know, what they might be up against if they end up with a breast cancer diagnosis and if they end up having to have a lumpectomy. Now, my scar is over here, right? And the surgeon had to go in this way to right about here. So that's about 6 inches, 5-6 inches. So let me see if you can see. Can you see the bruising? Well, that goes all the way around to here and then down. And on Saturday night, that was bright red. It was red. Well, I would say it was pink leaning red in a circle. And I kind of panicked. So after my shower, I put my compression bra that I cleaned back on. And then, so I wore it Saturday night to Sunday, Sunday all day, Monday all day. And then I wore my regular one and washed it. Actually, I washed it because I did a lot of things this weekend. So I ended up washing it again on Monday. And I wore my regular sports bra. Same thing happened on Monday evening. So I said to myself, if this is happening, when I go to put on a regular sports bra that's, you know, actually the ones that I purchase are used as post-surgical bras. They're just not as expensive. And I'm not ready to go back to work, because I'm going to be doing more while I'm working. And if just putzing around the house like this with this on, and, you know, I don't have a second one. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it another week. So today makes 3 weeks. Next Wednesday will make 4 weeks. And I went into my breast cancer group and it was explained in there, this one woman, she went back to work at exactly 2 weeks and she ended up with a skin infection, which is cellulitis. And another woman ended up with a seroma going back to work early. And so this other woman said she had a relapse after going back to work at 2 weeks. And you know, that all got cured and she continued to work. And then 5 years later, she had a recurrence, had to have another lumpectomy on the opposite side, and decided that she was going to extend her recovery period. Talked to her doctor about it, and her doctor said, well, we really like to see women go 4 to 6 weeks before they go back to work, because then we know that they are really healed. And so when I read that, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to beat myself over the head. I'm not going to feel guilty. What's important is that I get healthy. So that's why I'm home. I was home yesterday, but I didn't do anything on YouTube. So let's get into this makeup. I wanted to show you my hair. This is kind of a new way that I've been wearing my hair. And what I do is I comb it all up like I'm going to put it in a ponytail. I twist it and I put a clip. I actually have to stick another clip here to hold these from falling. Well, they still fall forward, but if I don't, it falls over onto my face. So I don't know if I can get you guys to see what it looks like in the back. Let me see. I'll turn around so you can see. Can you tell? I mean, you can see, maybe see my clip a little bit, but I think it looks cute. It looks like a ponytail, but nicer. Oh God, I swung my chair around and knocked everything over. Okay, there we go. That's better. Taking off my glasses so I can't read anything. And I'm going to put my hair back. Not going to put a headband on today. Shake this up. I already tried it on my hand. So this Ruby Kisses has a point spout plastic bottle. And I'm going to drop a couple of drops. It's not real liquidy, so looks like it will work out really good. What do you think? Looks like it might be a good match, actually. And I got a Moist Beauty blender. I think this today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my foundation brush. And I'm going to tap it in. I'm curious to see what this looks like, because the description was that it leaves a satiny finish, which I like. I like the satin finish and I like a glowy finish, but I don't like a sticky finish. So I'm just kind of tapping this all in. Has a little bit of a makeup-y scent to it. No fragrance whatsoever other than the makeup-y scent. It's very sheer. It's very sheer, and it's a really great match to my skin. But I couldn't resist. $5.99? Wowza, you know? What do you think? I'm going to put a little bit more on, just to cover some of the areas that I want covered. And also, I'm going to put a drop on my brush, and I'm going to go down my neck. It's really sheer. I'm surprised. I thought that it would be more, there would be more coverage, but actually kind of like that it's so sheer. It reminds me of the Wet n Wild. And, you know, I don't want to take the fun out of makeup and start giving you all these statistics about who makes what and where it came from. I think those are good things to know, but you guys, you have fingers. And if you don't have fingers, you have a voice. So you can, you know, have a voice automated iPad or laptop, and you can look stuff up on Google. And you can do your own searches without me going and giving you all that information. If it's something that you're legitimately interested in, let your fingers do the walking, but not through the yellow pages. Let your fingers do the walking, you know, through Google on your keyboard. I'm doing the same thing as I did in my last video. If you're new here, my name is Susie, and my channel is called Light Fragments AURAcle. And initially, I started this channel out to do my card reading and my soul auras. And I have to tell you, I had to kind of, I have not eliminated that. What I need is to only be cleaning 2 houses a week in order to do 2 videos and a card reading video or a soul aura video. But I can't do it all. So makeup became, you know, grew faster. And so that's basically what I'm doing. Okay, this is it. It has a really soft finish. Very soft finish. I'm going to go over it with my beauty blender. I want to see how much I pick up. And I'm not going to put anything, I'm not going to put my blush or lipstick or any of that on with you guys. I'm going to do all that off camera, but I am going to put a little bit of powder over my eyes. I'm going to be au naturel today, other than mascara. Let's see, I want to get my palette out. So I'll put some eyeshadow on. Goodness gracious. So yeah, basically I wanted to do the foundation. So I have kind of like a taupe colored shirt on. I'm going to use this shade right here. Now, look at the pigment. That is just 2 taps. I got this brush came with, let me read. I just uncovered this brush looking for something this morning. This is a Natasha Denona brush. It's very small. It's a travel brush, but it is super nice putting on eyeshadow. So I decided I'm going to add this to my pink box. This shade that I'm putting on is more like a beige taupe, not a grayish taupe. I was going to ask you guys, do you guys, any of you wear like a light weight legging that I could wear like over skirt, you know, underskirts, or with a long top. I don't like heavy leggings. I'm just putting a little bit of this under my eyes. And let's do just a little bit of pink underneath, or light pink. All right, that's it. That's all I'm going to do for that. Okay, so I wanted to show you without any eyeshadow liner, whatever, on top of my eyelid, that I tight lined this eye in between my eyelashes, not on my waterline. Remember way back I was telling you guys that it's not good. It can clog your tear ducts. Well, if you go between your lashes and not on your waterline, then you're safe. And it's really easy to do. Just take a smudge brush and then just go over, just in case any of that liner got on your lid. And you can just smudge it in. I'm not really putting a liner on today, but I did notice that some of it got on my lid. And once the rest of my makeup is on, you won't even notice it. This is the Firework mascara that I used in my last video. I'm going to tell you something. This did not flake or anything, and it came off fairly easily with washing my face, just using what I use to take off my makeup, my foundation and whatnot. And then once I've scrubbed all that, then I close my eyes and I go down and work around my eyes with it. It doesn't bother my eyes. And the mascara came off really easily. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a mascara that's going to take me days to get off. This is not a waterproof mascara. I don't know if they make a waterproof version. You can check it out. But I bought this at Walmart. You can buy it anywhere, really. CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Target. And if you are a more mature woman, this wand is beautiful. It's really easy to use. And that's another thing. Then I let it sit. Yes, I put 3 coats on the other day. I put another coat on after I got off camera. That's really what I like, is 3 coats of mascara. And that's without a lash primer. If I use a lash primer, then I can get away with 2 coats to achieve the look that I want. I was telling my husband the other day, I'm like, I just want a part-time job. If I have to go outside of the house to work, I want a part-time job where I can dress up every day and put on makeup and, answer the phone, type in the computer. I don't want anything fancy. I don't, But really, staying home and doing my YouTube channel plus painting. Oh, okay, I'm going to put 3 on. Here we go. It really works the best when you blink, I'm finding. But I don't really like to blink on my channel. Wow, 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 wow. And I'll run it on the bottom. No eyeliner today, just a tight lining between the lashes. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I'll be back with the rest of my makeup on. One last item that I just got in the mail as well that I almost forgot to share is the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Artist Color Pencil Extreme in 606 Wherever Walnut. And I tried this yesterday and I really, really love it. Nothing on my lips. If I want to put something on my lips, I do it at night after I take a shower, or but during the day I'll wear lipstick or lip gloss. And I'm going to put a little bit of lip gloss over this. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my Lancome. I put this on yesterday afternoon with this lip liner and some lip gloss, and the color stayed until I ate dinner. And of course, you know, I wiped my mouth so it came off. But that's it, my friends. Everything will be listed in the description. Just want you to know I needed to come back on to show you these new products. I hope you had fun. Be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you, and I will keep you posted on new products that are coming in. Take care. Mwah! Love you much. I'm having trouble with that.